Hey guys, it's Vespa. Welcome back to Resin Bell. Today I'm going to be working on creating some little skulls for Halloween. I'm going to be trying out some new alcohol inks that I picked up off Amazon and testing them and see how they work. I've also got this, it's an ice cube mold. It's a skull ice cube mold, three-dimensional. We're going to check it out and see how it works out, if it leaks any, if it's possible to use it with resin. So this is a total experiment. So it's a two-part mold. It just comes apart like this. It does have these little grooves along the sides that are supposed to fit into these grooves over here. Now when you're putting this together, you squish it together on the outsides, but then if you hold your finger on the bottom and the top, you can hear it kind of clapping together. That means it's not together very well. So I kind of grab it here and here, which is the bottom portion right there where those lines are. And you squeeze those and you can kind of feel that lip kind of going into each other. So you just kind of have to go around the entire thing, each head, and squeeze it from side to side down inside. And you can kind of feel it kind of going into place. So you just have to do that for every single one. Definitely make sure your mold is together very well, otherwise you're going to have a big pool of resin in the middle that may or may not clean off of your pieces. That's the theory anyway, so we're going to do our best to make sure it is completely closed up. Okay, so I picked up this cheap set of alcohol inks from Amazon. They are a Decor ROM. They just look like this, and all of the different colors. About $19 for all of these different colors, and there's lots of whites. So I think I'm just going to pick out a few different kinds. A little bit of green. Maybe some teal, some fuchsia maybe. Gonna need some white. Okay, so I'm going to start with this one that says bottom. So we'll put a little drop of that in each one. One there, and one there. So I went ahead and put some in this little clear ball here so that I can see what I'm doing. So one of these I think I'm going to try to do black and white. Okay, so I already demolded this one from yesterday, and I do like it. Has some really cool swirls in it. Kind of reminds me of like a marble, and it just kind of I don't know, it kind of makes me think of a crystal ball or something. So I might end up turning that one into like a little mini crystal ball or something. I'm not sure, but I'm going to check this one out. This one looks really cool on this side. All of that alcohol ink just kind of set there. I did notice that, you know, the alcohol inks, they didn't really sink very much. So I think that white from this kit is not very heavy, but it's still cool. I still like it. So pull this one out. Ooh, that looks cool. See, none of it sank, it just all kind of sat there, but it did create a really cool color effect, and then you got all this glitter, so that's just still really neat looking. Still like that a lot. Very cool. So let's see how this one did. This one I'm most worried about because, you know, just don't know how it's going to turn out. Don't know how this mold's going to work out. We might have some extra cleanup. Not sure. Go around pulling this apart. Looks like there's going to be some cleanup in here. So, as you can see, a lot of it kind of went down on the bottom and the edges. So, going to be some cleanup with this mold, but it doesn't look. See how it's just kind of coming apart? It doesn't look like it's going to be a lot of cleanup. So there's the first one. Yeah, you just get a hint because it all just kind of stayed there. But I still like it. I still think it's cool. And this cleanup is going to be really easy. It just kind of breaks off. So, but that is a cool mold though. I mean, it really is. A little bit of cleanup on the edges and it'll be cool. So yeah, all that just kind of sat there. It didn't actually go through, but I'm going to try it again with some heavier white. I do have some heavier white just to see what it looks like, but I still like the skulls. They're still pretty cool. This was just really an experiment to see if this would work and to see if those alcohol inks. I do like the color of those alcohol inks. It is a very bright color. But yeah, it just kind of floated there. That white didn't take it down like it should have. But still love these. I mean, you can see some of it went down. You can kind of see the strips where it did kind of take it down in that one. So there's a little bit more on that side. There's not, but you can see it did try to do it on this side. So a little bit of color in there, but you can still get that kind of blue color through the front. It's kind of cool. But I do like this mold a lot. It's a really nice design here. Again, we just got a little bit of a hint of green in there, so that's kind of cool looking. Very cool. So that mold does work really well. You can find it in the in my resin links in the description box below. You can get this on Amazon. They did have them at Walmart. I don't know if they still have them at Walmart or not, but they were kind of with some of the Halloween stuff. But yeah, so that actually worked out. It did have just a tiny bit of cleanup, but not a lot. So I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. Pretty excited for these little skulls. They're pretty cool. And the colors on that alcohol ink are very vivid. So definitely good colors. I like the colors. I just don't like the white. The white doesn't sink very much. So if you're looking for some cheaper alcohol inks, I think those alcohol inks are pretty nice. They do have very bright, vivid colors, so that's a good thing. And they do work really well with resin. I put quite a bit in this one, and it's still completely cured, so that's pretty cool. So alright guys, thank you for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!